Welcome everybody to episode 4 of NEGU TV. I can't believe it's been 4 episodes already, so I'm banking on the fact that you have seen 1, 2, and 3, and if you haven't, please go back and view them. They're really important information. That this is our new kind of channel to get out some great information to all of our followers and fans and stuff, so thank you so much for liking it, subscribing to it, and leaving comments, because we love to see the comments. And I don't know about you, but I'm a little tired because I just got back from San Francisco on this trip with our mobile JoyFactory, and we are up there. And while I was up there, I was talking to Allie, who leads our mobile JoyFactory and does all kinds of wonderful things here at the Jessie Rees Foundation, saying we've got to tell our fans more about the mobile JoyFactory. And if you did see episode 3, you already know where we were, but Allie, where were we?
We were at Uber last week in San Francisco, right downtown on Market Street. It was incredible. Their campus is just unbelievable.
Yeah, so the Uber car picks up, takes back. No, the company Uber was hosting the JoyFactory, and so we actually brought the mini JoyFactory with us right here. This is our little wheels. Fun little guy, huh? But you're probably asking, what is the mobile JoyFactory? And so, Allie, if somebody's sitting there going, what is this? Why don't you share a little bit what it is and kind of even how it got started?
Absolutely. So the mobile JoyFactory actually got started before I was even here, but from what I understand, it's changed a lot in the last few years, and even from when I've been here. But basically, our factory is here in Irvine, and we have people all across the U.S. that want to stuff jars. Yep. Everybody wants to get their hand on some jars and be able to.
Love those jars.
Absolutely. So what we do is we pack up Jessie's JoyFactory and we bring it to corporations. So we pack up all the jars, the labels, the lids, the toys, games, activities, everything that we're going to need, and we ship it out to these corporations, and we set it up for a day of team building for their team.
So great.
It's amazing. They come downstairs, they get to help out, and then we pack it all up and we ship it from there to all the facilities we support.
Yeah.
So it's pretty awesome. At the end of the day, they get to look at the packing label and know where the jar they stuffed is going.
So great.
It's awesome.
One of our, so we've actually been working with this amazing corporation called Anthem, and they have been working with the mobile JoyFactory way before it was even called the mobile JoyFactory, for 5 years now. So we started with them, and then we got a call one day from American Airlines saying, hey, can you bring everything you do to us? We're in Dallas, Texas. And I'm like, oh boy, how are we going to do that? And we loaded it up on some semis and headed out to Dallas, Texas. And in the Omni Hotel, we turned the Grand Ballroom into its giant JoyFactory. We had 43 of what we call these pods, which are like these tables that you move up and down on when you're stuffing the jars, the way that Jessie asked us to. And I don't know, there's like 800 associates made 5,000 JoyJars in like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Chaos. But that's why Allie said it's kind of changed a little bit.
Yes.
We've learned a lot, but we've also been to a lot of places.
Absolutely.
Like just in, 2017, how many places have the JoyFactory gone to?
Absolutely. Well, one fun side note is we're actually going to get to do it again with American Airlines.
That's
Dallas.
right.
So we're doing that in 2018. So we're so excited to bring it back for their teams that actually still even remember it from the last time.
Yeah.
Just this year, we've been to 15 different states.
How awesome is that?
Over, so it's incredible. We've stuffed just about 20,000 JoyJars just so far.
Right.
And so multiple locations up and down California, and then we've been coast to coast.
Wow.
Yeah.
Has there been a company that kind of like had it the first time, kind of got their hands around it and literally hands around the JoyJar, but then the employees maybe thought it was really cool and they decided, let's try it again?
Absolutely. That's one of my favorite things about the mobile JoyFactory is going back.
Oh, yeah.
So going back to these companies and seeing some of the faces and the familiar faces and them being so excited about what they're getting to do. We have one local corporation that's under the Optum Care umbrella, Monarch.
Oh, yeah.
That we had our 3rd year with them. So the first year, they were the reason we got to do Camp JoyJars. And then the second year, they said, we want to do it again, but we want to do double. And then the 3rd year, they said we want to do it again, but we want to do something different. So we actually came up with a NEGU jar. So we actually got to do with the same team 3 years in a row. So it's amazing. And they've helped us do new JoyJars that we maybe wouldn't have been able to do without their generosity and their help. stuffing all these jars.
And then what? Just like what? Back in the summertime, we were at that Omni Hotel. No, the Aria Hotel in Las Vegas.
With Western
Digital.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
It was amazing. So it was Western Digital's world team. So it was over 400 people, stuffed 3,000 jars, and we actually shipped 300 of those internationally.
So great, so
really
great.
Cool.
And so what else do the associates get to do? Besides stuffing jars, you've, again, taken this to a whole nother level.
Absolutely.
But tell people about the cards.
Yeah, so we write notes of encouragement. So what's great about the programs that we do is the jars that we're stuffing help us meet new families.
Yeah.
So the jars are helping us reach new families, start new relationships. And then the other component that we now do is write notes of encouragement to kids that we already know.
Yeah.
So it takes it from a really global reach to a really specific level of care. They're going to get that one jar, but they're not fighting cancer just once. They need encouragement all year long.
Yeah.
So it gives the team members an opportunity to take some time and be creative and write a meaningful note to these kids, which will ship all over the U.S. for kids that need some extra care.
So let's just say somebody's watching and they don't either lead or work for American Airlines that has thousands of employees. Maybe somebody just has a company of maybe 50 or 60 employees, and they're sitting there going, wow, you know what, we want to rally our team, do something, especially as the holidays are heading into, a lot of corporations want to engage. So can it work on any size?
Absolutely. So we've done the huge scale programs where we're stuffing jars every day for a whole week in a bunch of different states. And then we've done it where it's one shift with 40 people in a small environment, and they come together and work as a team to stuff the jars. We've seen people work a lot of different ways to also generate the funds to sponsor this. They've either leaned on community partners or employees, or the company's matched, or we had one accounting firm that they just kind of reached out to all their clients and friends and neighbors, and then when they raised the money to do it, then they invited everybody. So it was this cool community event where everyone got to play a hand in it.
Yeah, so starts with, though, the minimum is like 500 jars.
Yeah.
And then just goes up from there.
Absolutely.
And then like Pacific Life, they'll do 15,000.
15,000.
15,000. Yeah. Thank you, Pacific Life. Thank you, any corporation that you are thinking about wanting to engage your employees. The Mobile Joy Factory is really, really fun. Like I shared in episode 3, it's fun, it's engaging, but most importantly, it helps bring smiles to children fighting cancer by sending Jessie's JoyJars to them. And so I really, really hope that you will consider either contacting us, Allie's going to tell you about that in a second, or sharing this video with somebody that you think should watch this, because you might not know somebody, that you work for a company, but maybe your next door neighbor, maybe somebody, your kids play on a soccer team, and you know one of the dads or something that leads a company, and he's been talking about giving back or something. Helping kids fighting cancer smile is a pretty special thing. And so I really, really hope that you'll share this video in this episode of NEGU TV. But Allie, how does somebody learn about getting involved?
Absolutely. So a couple things to kind of build on what you said is we aren't just doing this a couple times during the year as well. So that's one thing. So we do this all year long. Cancer isn't stopping, so we're not stopping. So it's not like if you can't do it in June that you won't get a chance till next year in June. So it's all year long.
Great point.
So that's important to know. But getting involved, remind me again what you said, is what's the first step?
Yeah, so if somebody's going, where do I go?
Yeah, absolutely. So you're going to go just to jessie.org, and if you look on our website, this cute little mobile is going to show up either in the corner at the top. Just click on that to get involved, and then the form comes right to Erik and I, and then we'll get in touch with you and see how we can make that work and get to a yes. Yeah,
and the other cool thing about this is because we are a very small but mighty little team here in Irvine, California, when we go out on the Mobile Joy Factory and take it to other states, we get to rally our community partners.
Absolutely. That's what's so fun for us is we get to go to all these locations across the U.S. that probably wouldn't be somewhere we'd visit on the average day, and we get to tap into local communities. We reach out to NCL groups, Girl Scouts, sororities, local corporations. So it's just really fun to get community members involved in volunteering and sharing Jessie's wish. It's fun for me when I leave an event with a corporation and some of those people will reach out to me and say, if you're ever back, can I come?
Yeah.
And so I get a lot of volunteers from past corporations helping out.
Well, we just experienced that up in San Francisco.
Absolutely.
A law firm that we work with down here contacted the law firm up there, and their volunteers showed up to help us with the Uber engagement.
Absolutely.
Well, hopefully you've learned a lot of stuff about the Mobile Joy Factory. again, go to Jessie.org, look for that fun little truck, and let us know. If you're a community partner thinking I'd like to volunteer at one, email us, let us know. Again, you can go to Jessie.org and click and get involved, and there's a form there to fill out about getting involved in helping support the Mobile Joy Factory. But most importantly, just thank you for all your support, no matter if you're going to sign up for the Mobile Joy Factory or if you're going to share it with somebody. We would greatly appreciate your support in getting this out, because we've got a lot of jars to stuff, because unfortunately there's a lot of cancer still happening. So we love you guys, and as we always sign out, we NEGU, do you.